It's BGV and welcome to a brand new edition of Far Harbor's Hidden Treasures. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we're going to be doing Bryony's Bait and Tackle, which is pretty close to Echo Lake Lumber, which is a quest location. So if y'all are doing every quest that you possibly can, you will eventually come to Echo Lake Lumber. And this thing is right next to it, as you can see, straight ahead. So we will creep our way over along with Mr. Old Longfellow. Let's take out our sniper rifle. You can see that our hidden meter is, or our stealth meter, whatever you want to call it, is moving. So if we press RB, yes, on the right there you can see we have a glowing hermit crab. Now this is probably going to be honestly the coolest thing about this location. If you did not know, there is an enemy in Far Harbor called the hermit crab, and this is actually the first instance that I've seen one. They're at a couple locations, but it looks obviously like a just a normal van. Like, how could that be a hermit crab, right? Well, let's take a shot at it. Sneak attack for 4 times damage. Wow, that did a lot. Well, now it's gonna get mad, and I thought this was such a cool enemy design. So if you don't know what a hermit crab is in real life, obviously it's something like this, but it's very, very small. Lots of people have them as pets, and they just use little shells. But obviously in Fallout, everything's a bit bigger, and you can see how much damage that did to me there. I need to get away from it, especially because it's a glowing hermit crab and not just a normal one. Because this is near Echo Lake Lumber, and I have it as a settlement, we're gonna have some settlers that are gonna be fighting with us. But we also have a bunch of little hermit crab hatchlings, which obviously act very similarly to the Queen Mirelurk hatchlings. We need to use a couple of stim packs and get the hell away from this thing. Okay, so we also have some trappers in the distance. I know that for a fact. So it would be great if we could go ahead and... Well, let's go ahead and activate the location first. Here we have Bryony's Bait and Tackle. I'll show you guys where that is on the map. Here we have Bryony's Bait and Tackle. And if we go all the way to the east, we're going to have Far Harbor. Okay, now I hear some guns being fired, but I'm only seeing the glowing hermit crabs. So... I'm guessing the trappers did not spawn this time. I have been to this location before I realized I wanted to do it as a hidden treasure, so I reloaded the save. Okay, so I guess we only have the glowing hermit crab. Well, our sniper rifle is not going to do too much to it, so we will take out the Overseer's Guardian and just lay into it. And you can see it has this little attack animation where it goes into its shell and then makes a whole bunch of these little critters appear. And obviously we have the main aggro, which is not going to work out. We need to not get hit by its melee attack, or that's going to deal quite a bit of damage to me. Let's reload. Okay, and let's light it up with some VATS. We'll go for the head if we can. It's got to be a head, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, you can see the VATS percentage increases because I have that perk. You know what? It doesn't really seem to be doing too much damage to me, even if it gets a full frontal hit on me. And I don't think these things are going to be too much. Can we kill them in one melee hit? Looks like we are, yeah. We're also going to level up, especially after we kill this thing. Yeah, you can hit me, that's fine. That doesn't really do too much. Okay, we also leveled up, but we're not going to be leveling up in this episode because I have to meticulously figure out what I want. Alright, let's take out our shotgun. We already did. Okay, I thought that was the case, and let's light it up some more. And then we'll hit it with a critical. Okay, it's getting pretty low here. Hopefully Old Longfellow is still alive. Oh, I'm stuck. As is usually the case. Okay, let's go back into our Pip-Boy and use 2 more stim packs. We could just finish this thing off with a mini nuke, but I don't think it warrants it, you know? Okay, looks like it gets a defense bonus when it goes into its shell, even though we can still see its little mandibles, or whatever you want to call it. It's really low here. Let's throw a grenade at our feet. Okay, that didn't do too much. Come on, get out of there. Stop hiding. Oh, you're so close. Let's go. I don't think we deal any damage to it if we hit the van. Yeah, we definitely do not. I think it's trying to run away now, but that's not going to happen. And down you go. Oh, why did it say we leveled up already? Do we have 2 perks? I'm not sure if I leveled up before and I just never put in the perk. Anyways, down goes the glowing hermit crab. We will take all of its ammo. We have some hermit crab meat and a whole bunch of weapons and various things as well as armor. All right. So now we can actually explore the location, which I don't think is going to have too much, if anything. I think the main draw to it was that hermit crab, and there are multiple hermit crabs. Oh, cool. Old Longfellow admires me. Great. There are multiple hermit crabs, but like I said, this is the first one that I've seen. Okay, here are the trappers. Well, I knew they were going to be here. All right, let's take care of these guys. Shouldn't be too difficult. Trappers are a lot easier than a giant hermit crab. Although, looks like that might be the only one. Okay, that works for me. Alright, let's explore the actual bait and tackle and see if we can find anything. I don't think there's going to be anything, but we shall see. We've got some pre-war money. I mean, of course, there's going to be something. Ooh, we've got a couple of stim packs. That's not too bad. There is an enemy over here to our right. Actually, it's above us. Let's see if we can find him. Where are you at, buddy? There you are. This perception perk is pretty cool, but it only works if you hit them, as you can see. Did you just get a damage resistance boost or something? Why are you taking so much more damage than you were previously, buddy? Maybe because I still have a perk that I'm not realizing. That's usually the case. Probably a bonus to our damage if we're using VATS or something. Anyways, back to the bait and tackle. Okay, we had a couple of stim packs. We had some pre-war money in the cash register. Let's see. Let's look along the tool walls. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't really know what to call it. We also have a little mattress here, which we'll use, or sleeping bag, to be technical. Not yet, old Longfellow. We're doing a hidden treasure, so we can talk about our feelings later. Okay, let's open the Nuka-Cola machine, where we have a Nuka Cherry. Collect those, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Looks like that might be it. We do have a couple of outhouses, though. Outhouse seat. No thanks. Go ahead and close that. And this one doesn't have anything either. I think that might be it. This is pretty, like I said, the hermit crab is pretty much the main draw, and you can tell it's because it's called, you know, bait and tackle. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason this location exists. Pretty small, but I just wanted to do one just in case y'all haven't seen a hermit crab, because I haven't, and I've done all the quests in the game, but I haven't really been to a location that had a hermit crab enemy just yet, even though I've seen pictures of them. So, wanted to show you guys what that enemy was in case you have not seen them just yet. That's going to do it for this episode of Far Harbor's Hidden Treasures, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a suggestion for a place that you'd like to see me explore, leave it below. Just remember, it cannot be quest-related. A lot of people suggest the vault, but that's quest-related, so we can't do it. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.